are with another episode of the Day After podcast.
Yep, and this time it's time for our pool for our season 2 or series 2 of our Survivor Brand Steals. It's been a pretty great season overall, jumping from Battle of the Podcasters to an entirely different medium of a survival type game. And then to fans versus favorites, which I don't think there's been a whole lot of those on, like videos on fans versus favorites, since it's a bit of a niche thing to make.
Yeah.
And then Second Chance, which, one of our favorite seasons. And it was so great. Such a great season that we did. We're filming this right after, if our clothes don't already suggest it, but it's like, I'm still feeling the hype of that. So it's going to be very, very interesting, this poll.
Yeah, this has been a really exciting, not really a dud in the bunch. I think each season really has, a lot of really strong suits to it. Really, really exciting. And I guess we should also say our All-Stars is actually not going to be using the Survivor simulator.
Say what?
Yeah, I know. Our Survivor Brand Steal seasons is going to be using the Total Drama Simulator.
Which is, I think, is a great idea. One, because we have 22 contestants. And then also, I love Total Drama growing up. I think it would be... So it's a very different game. And yeah, I think it'll be fun to just reimagine the episodes, kind of like with this narrative.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because some of these people, are very big idol finders. Idols aren't in Total Drama, so they're going to have to play old school Survivor.
Yeah, there is also a thing where, is it a spoiler? No, you know what? If you know what happened, because they follow pretty much to a T everything that happens on there. So if you are familiar with Total Drama, it could benefit you if you're still rooting for someone. If not, then, it's a nice little surprise.
Yeah. So since I won last All-Stars, I think it's only fitting that you get to start the drafting for this All-Stars.
All right. And so what Joe and I kind of agreed on was, since Total Drama, it's 11-11. So my team would be, it would be an odd number on both times. I'll take 6 gals, and Joe will take 6 guys and distribute that way.
Yeah.
So my very first pick, it would make sense to do girls first, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
it'll be like girl, guy, and then girl. And it'll work that way. So my very first pick is going to be Elizabeth from Survivor Second Chance. Now,
I figured.
She just did a freaking incredible job. She was giving her heart in everything that was happening there. And winning challenges, finding idols, playing them right when she needs to. She had a great season for as far as she was able to go.
Yeah, I would have put her on my list, but I knew that you were going to take her pretty fast.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Yeah.
All right. Who's number one on your list?
Now I do guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking Bill Burr from Survivor All-Stars.
Oh, we could show some people from there?
Yeah, I thought I told you that.
Ooh. It's fine. It's fine. If you steal some, I'll just piggyback from that.
Yeah. All-Stars counts because we want to incorporate that so it counts into the metaverse, if you will, of our brand steal.
Yeah. All right. So Bill Burr, that's a great choice. For me, so my first guy pick, because he finally made it to the end, is going to be Spencer.
Spencer Bledsoe.
My favorite all-time contestant. So since he's eligible, I have to bring him. I have to.
Yeah. Because the only time he was eligible, like his only other real appearance, he was the merge boots.
Yeah, and I'm like, it didn't really.
Yeah.
I could have, but
it would have been pretty obvious.
Yeah. But this way he gets to play, and I won't get chewed like I did for Ryan. I might for another contestant, but we'll see.
Nice.
All right.
My first woman is another person from All Stars, our first All Stars, and that is Francesca Hoagie.
Solid pick.
Yeah.
Solid pick.
Really deserved the win, honestly, I'd say.
All right. Francesca has just been such a star on our channel. She's such a great player in here. She would be a great player if they would let her play.
Yeah, but she's never allowed to play anymore. Like if her tribe loses that first immunity, she has to go home.
All right. So my second pick, it's going to be predictable, but I am choosing Katie for my second female.
Okay.
Because, all right. So I originally, because I make sure to do this at some point, I have some people where if they go home, I won't be too upset. She was kind of one of that, but I was like, you know what? For bringing her back, I wanted a relation to like Tina to bring her. So I was like, all right, this seems like a valid way. Yeah. And so
she beasted out.
She beasted out. She was like sleeper. Like pre-merge, she wasn't really at the forefront of our attention, but when that merge hit, and especially near the end, she just freaking owned it. Like, wow.
Yeah, I agree. And she was on the right side of some of the best votes in the game. So
yeah,
it's good.
So let's see if she can make magic happen again.
Nice. Right. So my next pick, I have the first pick from the podcasters, Battle of the Podcasters. I got Steven Fishback.
Solid. Nice.
Yeah, he did really good. Got 5th place. Really only gets voted out because he had the best chance of winning in those final 5. Like that's really the only reason.
Yeah.
If he wins one more immunity, even I'd say he probably wins.
Potentially, yes. Especially since it was mid-school Survivor. Yeah, I can see him. All right, so my next guy is going to be from Fans versus Favorites, and it's going to be Neil Patrick Harris.
Nice.
He played a pretty good game. He lasted pretty long, and I also like NPH, so for those reasons, he earns a spot on my list.
Nice. He was one of my bottom alternates. Like in case like you just somehow chose everyone I wanted. He was like the next guy.
I mean, you chose first, or like you sent the list first, so I was like, all right, I kind of like made it around that. So yeah.
Oh no, I'm talking about for All Stars. Like he was all my alternates to draft.
All right, well, we haven't stolen anyone's like pick, so I think we're good.
I might be stealing one from you right now.
Probably.
And that is Natalie Bolton.
She was literally my next one.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang. I don't blame you at all.
Yeah. She deserves it. She 100% deserves to be in this.
All right. Well, I agree. So on that same vein, because I'm going to choose the winner from that season, Kelly Wentworth.
Kelly Wentworth. Nice.
She, one of my favorite all times, and she won one. And it was the time I picked her because it's always you that chooses her. So I was good luck charm.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. I'm choosing another person from Battle of the Podcasters, someone that you didn't work very well with on your tribe. and that is Mike Bloom.
Fucking Bloom.
Yeah, he got 4th place. He almost wins. If he makes it to the final, he wins the season.
Well, you know who I'm rooting against now.
Yeah.
So this is going to be my first Survivor Hunger Games pick, and it's going to be Yao Man.
Yao Man.
He made it pretty far, and I feel, I've been it's not like he hasn't been in the forefront of my mind to bring to a Brant Steele, but he's definitely a person that has been in consideration.
Yeah. Well, that's what the Hunger Games was for, was to bring a bunch of people that we couldn't, that we typically wouldn't be able to, because it's usually so stacked already.
Yeah, so that is why I chose Yao Man.
Nice.
He made it far, and let's hope he does well in this one, the Total Drama Survivor All Stars.
Nice. Okay, I have someone else from Fans versus Favorites. I have Yvette Nicole Brown.
I knew you were going to pick her. Honestly, if we've gotten to the bottom 11 and you hadn't picked her yet, I was like, all right, I'm doing it.
Yeah, well, she has to make it. She played a great game.
Fantastic game. She burned me, but I forgive.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So my next pick is also going to be from Hunger Games. Someone that should have been in All Stars, and we're talking the real All Stars, and been surprising that she hasn't been back. I'm talking about Vecepia.
Vecepia, nice.
Yeah. Did very good in Hunger Games, made it pretty far, and especially because Hunger Games is super random, very, very random. So to make it that far in that, I have to give her a spot.
Nice. Good. My next one is from Second Chance that we just did, and that is Judd Sargent.
Nice. He played a really, really good game. So yeah,
he was definitely a big character on that season, especially like he only went like 10 episodes, but like in those 10 episodes, like he was controlling a lot of it.
I mean, 10 episodes not bad. That's like a majority of season.
Exactly.
So yeah, and just finding 2 idols.
Yeah.
Playing them correctly, one seemingly not. But yeah, that's a good pick. All right, my next one is from Battle of the Podcasters. This contestant, he got kind of screwed over more than once, but I do feel like he has earned his spot here, because the last time he was eliminated, it was because of a tribe swap, and it was right before the merge. So my
don't
number
you dare.
8 spot, it's gonna be Joe.
No,
it's gonna be Joe.
You're setting me up for more failure, Ryan.
Oh no. And one of us will be in All Stars at least.
Yeah.
So yeah.
True. I'm just seeing my fall already.
No.
Okay, well, how do we continue from this? I guess I'm going to choose my first Hunger Games contestant, and that is Nora Salmon. I didn't have her at first, but over time I decided that, I think she does deserve it. She did play a very solid game in Hunger Games.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, she won, so obviously. Now, for my second to last girl pick, I am going to choose Sia. And part of the reason she may have screwed us both over, but kind of like with Natalie in the same vein, accumulated so many votes against her, was managed to like make it so far for like with everything against her. So like, yeah, it's, you kind of have to,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't choose any more people from the podcasters.
There's one more. Well, I have one spot left for a guy, and
Mhm.
so there's going to be, unless you choose him, I'm choosing him.
Okay, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I have two more guys, right, to
You
choose
have
from,
two guys and one gal.
and
Yeah.
one girl. Okay. Uh, so my next guy is going to be from Second Chance, Lee Masters, aka Sarge.
So the Sarges are coming back,
Yep, they were entertaining as fuck, and I want to see that again.
and we'll see if that alliance carries over.
Yeah.
All right. So my last male pick is going to be also from Battle of the Podcasters, and it's a little bit of how he performed on there. He did all right, but it's also because of out of all the podcasters, other than ourselves, the one that I watch a lot is Peridium.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he's a fitting person to come on the show.
Okay. Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my last girl, I thought very long and hard about if I want to draft them onto my team or not, because they've played 3 times on Brand Steel, and all 3 times have made it to the ends. And one of them won, and that happens to be Poverty Shallow.
Yeah, yeah. I I had a little I had a little feeling she might resurface.
Yeah,
Parvati, she's on the Mount Rushmore, and like she's on the Mount Rushmore of this one, so it's like she has
yeah,
to come back, especially since it's like such a big change up from
yeah,
last time.
exactly. If she makes it to the end of this one, I mean, I don't even know how she would. Like it's so like Total Drama is I think it's much harder to win Total Drama than it is to win Survivor. At least
Technically,
modern Survivor.
less odds too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with the one we're doing, because New School Total Drama, it's like 1 in 14.
Yeah,
Uh,
but this is 22.
yeah.
And there's no
Uh,
idols, there's no like even immunity sometimes is kind of just like whatever.
have you ever done any of the ones
On brand steel.
total drama for
Yeah.
Total Drama?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like especially with one or two challenges, it's very, very like actually three. It's very like what the hell? Like someone can
Yeah.
easily just get a lip can be like an auto elimination.
Yeah,
One is
exactly.
guaranteed auto
Exactly. And it's
elimination.
not even their fault really. It's just kind of like you're gone.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, there's going to be it's going to be tough for Parvati. I'm a little concerned about putting her in this just because it's like I don't want to
Think
ruin her reputation, but if she survives this, best ever.
yeah, yeah. She will be on the Mount Rushmore of our brand steel. She's already there.
Yeah,
It's already chipped in.
yeah.
I mean,
Like she won her first ever Survivor, Brand
yeah.
Steel.
I feel like if that ever happened where we have a contestant that ever makes it 3 times to the finale, first off, and especially if they haven't won, that
Mhm.
would be like, all right, if they made it to the third time and they don't win that time, screw that jury.
Yeah,
Because it's like they made it to the end with that reputation
yeah.
as
Well,
well.
she's actually technically gotten worse every time because she started first place, then in All Stars comes back and gets seconds, and then comes back again in Fans vs Favorites and gets third.
Yeah, it's who knows? Who knows? The fourth elimination can be a little tricky.
Yeah.
But all right. So for my last one, I was gonna choose someone because, but because you said that last time, or you said that last All Stars is applicable, I'm gonna bring back my girl, my queen. Well, the person in real life I could. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm just gonna say Catherine Newton.
Catherine Newton, there it is.
She made it all the way and got screwed over by rocks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she made it to the merge, and she was the merge boot by Rox, not receiving any votes beforehand. I feel like she could have made it far. And I mean, with that All Stars we did, it was tough because like there was no switching. There was, and all what it wasn't direct pagonging, but like it was definitely like if you were on the if you lose the merge 5-5 split, it it definitely influences the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I gotta say, this last guy pick for me is very difficult. There's a few people that I really think should come back. I'll just say it out since it's the last pick. Tommy Sheehan from All Stars. I think he played a great game. Chris Doherty from Hunger Games, and Richard Hatch from Podcasters.
He won that one.
Yeah, and he won that.
I'd say all of them have pretty solid cases. I might say, if I could make a suggestion, maybe Darty to spread the love.
Yeah, the Hunger Games.
Hunger Games love also. We've seen mostly from me, Sheehan all the gosh diggity darn time.
Yeah. Yeah. Though we had a commenter who said that Hatch, Taryn, and Steven Fishback need to come back for All Stars. And we've only got one of those three.
It's your decision.
I know. I think all three of them deserve it. Unfortunately, I can only give the rose to one of them. Oh, different reality show. Sorry. Oh man. I'm gonna go with Richard Hatch.
All right. And that is our list. So we got 22 contestants. I'm going to go over my team first and then yours. Well, you'll say your picks. But so on my team, we have Elizabeth, we have Spencer, we have Katie, we have NPH, we have Kelly Wentworth, we have Yowman, Vesepia, we have Joe King, we have Sia, Peridium, and Catherine Newton.
Nice.
Well, yeah, this is a pretty good mix.
Yeah. Okay, I'll start with guys and then do girls. I got Bill Burr, Stephen Fishback, Mike Bloom, Lee Masters, Judd Sargent, and then the women is Francesca Hoagie, Natalie Bolton, Yvette Nicole Brown, Nora Salmon, and Parvati Shallow.
I think it's all right. So, do you have any honorable mentions that were so close? I mean, you already settled it for the guys, but any girls?
Yeah, Tommy Sheehan and Chris Doherty. David Wright also was up there too in terms of the guys.
He was my next pick. He was my next pick, guys. Yeah.
He was actually on my list at one point and got cut for the 2 second chancers.
The Sarges.
Yeah, the Sarges. Victoria from
I was a little surprised. Another one for me, Will was one. He was like, if you got David and you chose like Peridium or like NPH, then I would have been like, all right, Will would have been, and he was number 7. Mm-hmm. Adam Scott was also on there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said if you picked Kelly Wentworth, I was going to pick Parvati in this. Like, literally, you deciding that you wanted Kelly Wentworth decided if I wanted Parvati.
I just had to.
I figured. Jenna Fisher was actually on my list. Like, I thought it would be cool to bring her back as a pre-merge.
I was considering her, too. But I was like, all right, I'm already doing you, and I feel but, like, Jenna Fisher, she might come back for a future one.
Exactly. I don't know how, because honestly, celebrities is a lot harder to bring back.
Celebrities, yeah. Well, who knows? We do have ideas for season 3, but all be revealed later.
Yeah. I'm just glad that Bill Burr is going to be now a 3-time player on our brand
That's
steel.
awesome. I was thinking of Sundra. I was thinking of Elaine.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that we were using all-star players from last season,
Yeah.
Elaine probably would have been on there. Maybe Sundra, maybe because of how hard she fought. But yeah.
Yeah. I only really chose 2 All-Stars because honestly, in All-Stars, I really think Bill Burr and Francesca were the only ones like really playing out there. There's a lot of people who are just kind of like there.
Well, it's kind of like what the one commenter said.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of theater of the mind that
Yeah.
would have had played for that one.
Yeah. There's things
yeah.
that the brand steel couldn't tell us.
Exactly.
Like maybe they were playing so high level that alliances just don't matter.
Yeah. And also there's the disappointing alternate reality.
Yeah, that well, you could have done so good. You could have got second place.
And you were even like, do you want to reset? And I'm like, no, we got to see it through to the end. Why couldn't Ryan just been like, no?
Yeah, I said it on pretty early too. I said like after a few votes like into it, I was just like, oh, this is well, no one's doing anything.
Yeah. So either way, I think we got a good cast. It's going to be interesting with the Total Drama Simulator, how that's going to pan out, because there's some tomfoolery, there's some surprise twist. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. I think this could shape up to be a really good season, or we get a repeat of All Stars.
No, I think it's going to be better than All Stars 1.
I hope it is. I mean, I think it will be because it's total drama. I think it's going to be crazier.
There's more wackiness. Alliances I feel don't play as big a part into it, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's going to do it for our draft here.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week with Survivor All Stars 2.
Adios. Yeah, dose.
I don't know why I do this.
Yeah.
So cool.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye guys.
All right.